let's get into it. So today I'm going to be working on one of the beginning level. Oh, I've got that set backwards. One of the beginning levels, so I can just start planning out level design and such. This is not where the game would normally start. Oh, is that everything? Is everything floating? Fuck! Is it floating all the way around? It is. It is. Okay. I need to lower everybody so they're not floating. Even if these are just stand-in walls for now, everything will be off if I don't make it touch the ground. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, okay, they're on the ground now. Good. I've got a rough block out, and now I need to start figuring out exactly how I'm going to want to path around this graveyard to get up there. Look, Unreal, I know there's an error. I don't care. It doesn't actually break anything. Stop popping that up. Okay. So, from here you come into this graveyard. The door is locked. I will need to also figure out a way to bring attention to having to go up there. I have them start on this side. Let's just level prototyping meshes. Give me my cube that I put everywhere. Ooh, actually, can I walk up this ramp? Play from here. I cannot. Okay. Why did it? Okay. Sometimes the camera moving in Unreal is silly. If I just bring you up. I need character reference size. Why is that filtering? Let's throw you down. I have you over here. From this, I gotta be down 50, I think. I think 50 is the highest. Play from here. I think 50 is the highest I can actually climb. Yeah. Which does not get me very high. After I figure out the path, then I can start thinking about how I'm going to make it fit into the world and not look like shit, but figuring out the platforming part of it is going to be the hardest. Since this is a fence, I could just remove you and start planning out by building that fence. Might be useful. How do I want to handle this? You know what? Let's just move you out of the way for now. Meshes. Bring you up. Wait, I'm back. I need you. I need you for reference. Oh, damn it. Not the right way. That's not the right way. That's the right way. Okay, so, if I'm going to have, say, you be the fence, and then I bring you up top, so I have something for the characters to run on, like a railing. Just quickly block this. Yeah, God. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Right. That'd be the railing fence. But I could also have like multiple layers to it, right? Z is up. You're 540. And what are you? 12, 17. Let's put you to 500. You get to be 1,000. Oh, not 10,000. Fingers, do it right. And you're 1,500. Let's just move you away now. Do I have this with the little knobs, and then I gotta find ways for you to climb over the knobs going forward? That could be an interesting platforming. Then this needs to be a little longer and can actually be resting on this. So I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna do that a lot. I'm really bad about that. All right. And then I can have you going this way along here to the next point. And because it's going to be broken and old and shit, I'll be able to get higher. Yes, I think that works. Yes. Oh, I got to stop doing the deep voice. It is yucking up my throat. I forgot to get water before this. That's not great. Whatever. I'll have to get water in a little bit. Yes. So that'll be the start of it, so you can get up there. I'm gonna have points where you're gonna need to get off and go from. You really can't jump that far. Really need to consider how such a small creature is gonna get around. It's quite the interesting puzzle. Honestly, just getting up the back of this thing is going to be difficult with how tall it is. I could make it so that way you can climb a steeper angle, but I don't think that makes any sense. It'll be more interesting if instead you actually feel that scale. Let's just roughly place you for now. Say you snapped off. Let's bring you back. Whoa. That's not supposed to do that. Son of a biscuit, stop that. So bring it back to like here. Let's bring another one over here. Because now, you know what? Player start, come here. I'm going to do this 40 times. I'm just going to move you for now. As I design each section, I can then move you as needed. So, easy enough to get up here to here. How high can I jump? I'm going to block and a half of this. Which will be interesting. I need something. I could always just have a piece of rubble there, which gives you, let's say, you can be my rubble stand-in for the moment. Move you into place and just kind of plot out how this might work. Because that'll get me up a little bit further, but still not high enough. that gets me to here. Could just then break you to make it a difficult jump. I think that's difficult but doable. If I was smart, I'd be working in exact blocks, since I know I can jump one block high. Okay, no, I need to get a good chunk smaller. I think it was here. Bring it up, bring it over. Fuck. Of course. I could see this part being a bit frustrating for people. Ooh, maybe I can make it just a little bit higher? Or is that... No, that's essentially... Yeah, that's essentially the top of my jump. That's about as high as I can go. Okay. Well, that works. Now if I duplicate you, bring you back, make you small. Have you fallen off like this. Where's my rotations? Goal would be for this to be like snapped to wood. I'll line it up like this, then bring it back. So it's still being held on by a bit. Yes. Woo-hoo. Immediately almost jump off. I'm up here. Jump over and give me access to the next level. And I'll need probably to go back that way. Or maybe something more outward to deal with. Yes. Oh, balls. That's fine. That will work for the moment. It's good enough for a block-in. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, how do I want to handle the next parts? Ooh, I could have one of the tombstones be the next challenge. Let's say, get our tombstone. It's decently large. But it should be then blocking. Let's just whip you around. It's fine. Turn that back on. If I make you taller, we have this. Now, I need to bring it out more. If I play from here, can I get around this? I can. Woo, just barely. I'll need something here to jump onto and then be able to climb up. Where did it go? It's over here. Cylinder. Come back. I'm going to use you. Actually, thinner. There. Something like this. Can I even jump on that? Right. And I'll need something else to jump to or I'll slide off. How do I want to handle this? Let's bring it out more. Wish there was a way to set the stupid what is it? Control Alt. If you can move Control F on long axis. Yeah. Wait. No. Control Alt. No. Yeah, that just does that and that. I'd rather be able to move it local angle like this. Easier. Ooh. So what I could have is this is essentially roped on. Someone want to block that in with just a thin version of this. But I could then eventually convert that to rope, being holding it on. Yes. First, just get the functionality in for what I need. Let's do something like this. So that way we're up higher. And you can be short. I don't need you to be that long. Right. So yeah, that will help. Hopefully that works. Jump, jump. I do need to fix my jump animations. They are funky. Slide here, go here. Yeah, just along the. Whoa, that makes me slide. That's interesting. Ooh. That's. Oh, don't like that. So if you're just in that perfect line, it's forcing me to slide. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can avoid that. That's not good. That is not. So rope would then come down in this way. I need something for up here. I could always, if I think about what's past this point, environments, vegetation. There's something like that bad boy over here. We have a forest out here. Zero you out. Figure out eventually. Having a forest over here, or a tree nearby, I can then use trunk. Do we have a branch? No, that's definitely not what's going to work. Do I have a branch, or do I need to make one? Okay, I'll need to make one. But for now, tree trunk I could use. Yeah. I'll use you. You're essentially a stick. Have you slap down on top of it. So let's start by making it, let's make it a bit smaller. What is this? What a weird song. Never dealt with a song like this. Celebrate. Okay. Have our, you know what? I'll just make it out of tube. Make my life easier. Something like this. And over here. And then it's a branch, but it's snapped on here. Let's actually angle you over. And you're part of why this fell. That makes sense. But I don't think, I think that is way too steep to climb still though. So instead, bring it down like this. Bring it out and curve it some more. Oh, oh, instead of rope, I can just be part of the metal, not metal, stone of the grave. Instead, branches. Bring one branch like that. There can just be a couple other branches to help make this look like a stick. No, I don't know. I don't think I can make that jump. Let's find out. I'm not sure. That works. What about this? Nope. Too big by half. So, I'll just make you smaller. Still long. Smaller. Still kind of long. Shrink you in. Just kind of rough this in. I'm going to move you to be here. Let's grab all of you real quick and put you in a group so I know what you are later. Group. Branch. Group. Tombstone. Yes. That'll make some more sense. How did I miss that? I am not good at this. But I will be by the time I've finished this area. It's going to take a while. Jump all you. I'm up here, scoot on by. Up you. Onto the branch. Yes. No! Alright. Nope, nope, that's fine. Okay. Let's try this again. Because, yeah. Alright. Up here. I'm definitely going to have to implement a checkpoint system. Woohoo! Okay. just jump onto this. Platform is best. Now this will be interesting with potentially even some physics objects like an acorn or something. I don't think I have anything that could represent that. Do I? Let's see. A cube shrub. Okay. No, I want something a little different, a little better. Well, actually, before I forget, let me double check and make sure the quality of the stream is still good. If I go look at myself. Yeah. What? I just realized the entire time the music hasn't been available for you guys. Wow! I'm not great. Okay. Well, now that that's on and nice and, you know, not just dead silent with me talking. Oh, that works. Whew. Okay. You know what? Just because it's funny, I'm gonna use mushroom. I'm gonna make it much smaller though. A small mushroom to represent that I'm gonna want to have some sort of physics object mass. I don't think 100 kilograms. I don't know. Let's go see. Let's go see. Okay. 100 seems like a lot, but the way physics scale in Engine can be kind of funky sometimes. I don't want it to be actually hard to move. It's just there to get in your way, and yeah. You want to push it off so that way it's not in your way. 100 works, which is kind of weird, but I'll take it. Nice use foam. And just put that on there to be a bit of a path blocker. Yeah. That should work just fine. So now I have a way of getting on here. I do need to also continue this. Except for this is going to be too tall to jump, isn't it? Let me go test it, I guess. When in doubt, test it out. Because if it's too tall to jump, rather than having something there all the time, I should just make them smaller. Ah, yes, that also is an issue unto its. Never mind. That just works. It's awful, but it works. Oh, come on. Did you make the character? Yes, I did. This is a character I modeled. Eventually, I'll get around to doing a high poly sculpt on it in ZBrush and help add a bunch more details to it, but for the sake of just testing things, oh my gosh. For the sake of just testing things, it's good enough visual style, good enough to help keep my brain considering this character at the right scale. Right then. The animations are currently placeholders as I just grab them off Mixamo. Oh yeah, that's gonna be way too high to jump. Yeah. So let's just make these smaller. That tall. Yeah, something like that. That should be. Check. Do that. Play for me. Good. Come on. I could make them a little taller, but that's fine. Doesn't need to be that much taller. Cool. That gives me access to up here. How do I want to continue this? Just block this stuff in roughly right now. Not aware. Just for my own sake. So, once I'm up here, let's just rough in. Oh, actually, I know I need this for that length. Let's rough this in all the way around, just so I know what I'm working with to design within. I'm gonna want to have it so that way they have to come back off and jump off across things up here. So that way, as you're coming this way, you can see the higher levels. Yes. Oh. Eventually I'm gonna have to add like more mechanics than just jumping and moving things. But I really want to try and push what I have as far as possible before resorting to adding more. I did not follow any tutorials when making this, as I just have a history where I've done a lot of modeling. But looking at what other games you like the style of, and going through and looking for things like different proportion ratios, like how big is the head compared to the torso, how long are the arms compared to the legs, things like that can help you build the style that you want, and then just drawing it out over and over, making a bunch of different changes. Even if you're just drawing the silhouette, just making it completely solid fill, no detail, just so you get the overall look, it'll help so much. When I was looking through my different references and whatnot, I liked part of the look of chibi characters, but I often find they have way too much of a head. So that was something I was aware of when going into mine, was I like the style of large head, smaller body, but that's too much. So what if I bring it back 20%, 50%, etc. Let's go make sure this lines up more or less. It's perfect, actually. Nice. And then feel it. Like this. As for just generic character tutorials, there are lots of them on YouTube. Going through, watching any of them are going to give you a lot of the information you need. And practice, unfortunately. Practice, practice, practice. Characters are One of the more difficult parts to manage. I'll bring you down. Bring you down there. Get you lined up with this. No, I can have it offset. Make it look like someone wasn't doing their job right. Ah! I want that. Duplicate. Eventually this will get replaced with an actual model. This will be good enough for the moment. Well, it should be. Bring you over here. Yeah, and then you would have some sort of gate. Now, from here I could have, yeah, coming in. How do I want to handle that? That gets us on top, but let's get around here. I won't actually platform on here, I don't think. I want to get around to the back and then up. Yeah. I could also use my ladders and parts, but it needs to make sense. Which will be a little difficult. Something like this. I can get up there, go, when I get all the way over here. I'll need a reason to get off this and to get onto here to go around. For now, let's just use boxes as the tombstones. Oh, actually, I can use 2 of the quarters and the tombstone and the box to make the tombstones. You, come on, damn you, click. Ugh, I'm over here, my scale reference. Need to be large, but not too large. Yeah, something like that. And quite tall. Some of them will be quite tall, some of them can be shorter. Slap you on. 90, rotate 90. Even like this. Scale just down till you reach the edge. Good enough. One for the other side. Put them in your folder. Oh man, fingers. Tombstone 2. Okay, tombstone 2 here. I want both of you underneath the cube, so I can just grab the cube and move you out. Yes. That'll be useful. Alright, so I have to duplicate the entire group. Oh, come on. Unreal, why? Unreal, you suck sometimes. Okay, so do this over here. Over here. I can have you actually decently close to the fence. You play from here. How far can I make the jump? What? Oh, I could go further. Damn. Yeah, someone's doing the beep test outside. One thing I can suggest for making characters is make sure, even if you're doing something stylized, to always use reference. If you don't use reference, it's like running a race without knowing where the finish zone is. You're not going to be able to actually win that. Okay. So I can get to here. Then if I have even one... back here, there's not nearly enough distance. Let's say it's a really packed cemetery. Come on, I know I can make that. Right from here. Oh. I know I can do it, so I'll just play from there. Make it from here. Not even halfway. I need a way to get across this. What are some ways that that could be done? How do I want to go from there to there? I'm gonna need to do stuff to get quite far. I will let that sit and stew in my brain for a bit. I'm gonna work on this side. Now, this is obviously a place that small creatures have used to gain entrance for a while. Means I can make this more set up. Where's my ladders? BPs. Props. Ladder 3. No. Ladder 6. Oh, ladder 6 is barely enough. Bring it up, bring it back. Have this pop up? Yeah. Works for here. I'll need some sort of broken exits. That would make sense for small creatures going up there. I could have from here to here a platform. Yeah, that could work. As this entrance could have been originally for, say, like a flying creature. How do I want to handle this? How do I want to handle this? Could go to props. This version of the ladder. I need you to get onto this point. Not even close, but that's fine. With the help of just making two of them. Let's lower my camera speed. Yeah, that'll work. So I can't stand on that. I need a platform. It's good to know. Which means I need modular. Nope, no. Where's my modular? Mesh. Cube. Small platform. They're built off of. Oh, that's not the way you want to go. Why are you going over there? Yeah, let's bring it here. Eesh. Something like this. Oh, almost hit play. I need to play from here. Yeah. This will be the end of the path. But from here, what makes... Seriously? That little knob? Ooh, that's annoying. That's fine. Just grab you. Grab you. Grab you. And just raise you. Just enough. Alright. I'll end up... could have dropping down a good chunk of the way. Ooh, let's bring one of those. You're floating. Son of a biscuit. Well, let's have to take that into account when I make the actual model. You... come here. I don't know why I have like multiple of that, but okay. I used you as a height reference. How far down I'm gonna have to get. I could have. I will end up needing something in behind. Ooh, so if I use... can I play from here? Yeah, I can use something like this. It'll be roughly the right size. You get out of here. I can use my ladders on this side. Kind of start working one to the other. Up and down. Yes. Yes. That makes some sense. And I just need to make sure that I have something similar to this on the final model. Okay. Yeah, jump onto here, get up to here. Then I figure out the next stage. So get up to here. Nope. Sirens are coming. Coming to arrest me again. What did I do? Who knows? Bash. Cube. Small enough. Then, yeah, push from here. Oh, whoop. Let's bring you over here like this. Slightly easier to get on top of. Yeah. Oh, right there. Let's grab another ladder. $90 we have here. Here. It's not the way I should be looking, but okay. I need to actually, we need to fix the collision of all that. Which could work. I like the aspects of this. These flat bits. Could have a section where moving on ropes. That could be an interesting idea. Yeah, that's fine. Or you come down here. Almost make this as like scaffolding that has been erected by someone beforehand. Only one block thick. Rotate. Pop down and another. I think I need 6 for this. Would 5 work? Oh. Yeah, 5 works just fine. Nice. Yeah, 5 works. Yeah, it is a little too long still. Come on, grab the arrow, damn it. That. I do need to I'll still need to get from here to here. Then that can get up to there, get up to there, get up there. Not a bad plan. Not a bad plan at all. I won't say it's a good plan, but it's definitely not a bad plan. Oh, one of my chats from top down, the other is down up. Okay, sorry about that. Hey, thanks for the comment. I'm hoping it's cool. It's a long, long way from being anything but a bare bones blocking. How do I want to deal with this, though? Good. So just bring this out. And then reuse you. Could do something interesting. It goes like this. Make it thin. And I can have it like held up by like a rope. Might be interesting. Let's see. It's even grabbable though. Why are you turning? Oh, wait. Can I just jump from here to there? Oh, no, no, no! Dang it. This is going to be one of the more challenging sections, that's for sure. Look at that. Insane. Let's just bring you in here. Make you an underpin moving towards the rock. That's where I want to start. Play from here. No, I can't get up. Sometimes you don't want to work. What if I instead have this just hang off of this piece? That makes more sense. As long as you can jump onto it, that's all it needs to do. Okay. Yeah. And then that'll be how we get here. That's the end of the level. Figured out up to that point. Now I just need to figure out how do I want to get onto this part, which will likely be something from the tombstone over here. And then how do I want to get from over there to over here? This is evidently set up for creatures who have been here before. Now, I don't have a broken ladder object. What I can do, just to help show the player that this is where they'll eventually need to go. Put a ladder here. Unreachable. And I can just break it off in the model so that way it looks like a broken ladder. And I know for a fact, can't go there. I'll need to do something like this. If I have something going from this over there, that will help. Help show that that's the way to go. How do I want to do this? I could do ropes or ropes are probably best. Have it like roped over. I would need some sort of mechanic around the ropes, which could be interesting to add. What are other ways that someone might have built a cross? I could rely on something more natural like trees, as there's going to be a very large and very tall grass. I could also just move this path. So that way the tombstones are closer. And just have the path going around. And then I have a much smaller space to get from one to the other. Well, no matter what, I'm going to have to deal with crossing the path when I'm crossing from one grave to another. What if I hammer speed back up? Yep. It's Each one of these is its own tombstone. This is where you want to get up. I don't think you can make it from here. Oh, maybe. Oh, interesting. Yes. Then you only need to get. So I only need to get through this tombstone. I need to figure out how I'm going to be going from one tombstone to the next anyway. That makes sense. What are you? Boy. Let's just go to where I can get on the tombstone and just think. How do I want? What is an interesting way of having the tombstones connect so it doesn't look like it's just being done for the sake of the level, but is done so that way you can actually get across them. Nope. Nope. I'm not sure. Oh, I got myself with my own trap. Damn it. I could have something like decorations going from one tombstone to the next that you need to carefully tightrope walk from one to the other. Have them quite old. Be vines of some kind as well. Because while this is super bright and colorful now, it won't be at the end. That could be interesting. There's also going to be a bunch of enemies around, so thematically I could connect the way that you're doing this to those enemies. That could be interesting. Since there'll be a lot of dead things. Hey, you! Out of my way! Out of my way! And use them as a way of getting around. Ooh, that could be interesting. That means to test that though, I'll need to make one of those enemies. Ooh, yeah, 'cause if I use, think like in the newer Zelda games, they have those characters with the platforms. What if you jumped onto one of those characters and they walked around the graveyard? And so then you just have to jump on or off it. That could be an interesting way of doing that. Big guy stomping around. So you just have to get to his path. And then you could have a bunch of other places where you could get off for like other items, secrets, things like that. That could be fun. Let me just write that down. Okay. Yeah, I can just go to the bottom here. Bring this down here. Potential idea. Being a large enemy walking through the graveyard. Platforms where to stand on and be carried. That might work. Yeah, that could be an interesting idea. Right now, jump from there to there. So a mixture of having that guy walking through, as well as some of them which will have like vines connecting them that you could tightrope walk. Let's just say model that out. Be kind of small. Stop opening that, damn it, and duplicate. down. Kind of have them flatten out. Something like this. So a single mesh in the end. Yeah. And then that'll be less about platforming though. Ooh. I can step on this, right? Is my blockout flawed? Possible. Hello there. Okay. Just have that be up thing. Then I could do dynamics on it so it wobbles while they walk on it. That is a decent enough idea. Just block that in. Right. So then, if I'm going to have... How's your evenings going? I'm going to have the character walking around back and forth. I could quickly build that out with just a cube with platforms on it. Just to see what it's like. I'll need to build it out so it has... so it follows the path. Which will be interesting. And I'll need to, yeah, make it be able to follow a path while blocking around obstacles. As, oh boy, I'm going to do quite a few of those. Yeah, that could be cool. So if it's just down enemy, new enemy, to the graveyard titan, great blueprint. Can't remember. Buggy, are you? Remember what one I made you off of? I don't. Well, worst case scenario after we do it again. Pawn is going to be possessed when we just input from a controller. Don't have a controller, but I think it makes the most sense. B underscore graveyard type. And static. Eventually it'll be skeletal, but temporary static mesh. Just give you a big old cube. Move that out of the way, just so I can get you. Yeah, like you to throw in character, that next to it. This thing is going to have to be very large, so scale you up here by quite a bit. As this bad boy will be walking around. It's going to be large in every direction. Well, it needs to be large, but not as colossal in every direction. So if I have this thing walking around, how does it measure to the doors? It's a little too big for the doors, so make it a little smaller. So you'll be able to walk around. A little smaller. That will work. And I can add some more of the thickness. Alright. Do need to add another one. Static mesh. Cube. So that way I can have scale up, thickness. You can see which way is forward. Then I'm gonna have platforms as well, so just add another static mesh. Just so I can root block this out. Let's see if this idea even holds any water. Let's say, make it like that. And Mr. Titan needs to be able to jump. If I played from here, can I even jump on that? No. That needs to be higher up. Just something like that. So now if I will be able to play on here. Cool. I think a bit too big in general, but I'll be able to thin it out. Real rough blocking, but functional. Well, it doesn't function yet, but it will be functional. And so as this guy walks through the graveyard, before I even work about putting on it, say he walks by and jump onto you. Ooh, actually, does he even need AI? Like, does he actually have to think? Or could he be moving in a set pattern? More like a movie platform than an actual character. Since the player is going to be too small for it to even notice. Yeah, that could be a better way of handling it, so that way if you miss him, you know he's coming around at a certain time period. Might even do more than one then. Let's add that to the brain board. No real AI. Just have it set. Platform. That could be an interesting way of having this. Now I would need to figure out what his path is going to be. That I'm going to have to add a lot more of the graves and figure that side out. Ooh. And that just makes me think, should I have just one or more than one? Interesting. So, add event tick. How do I want to handle this? Let me quickly save all actually. You're on the path for now. How far can I jump from here? Whee! Not very far. I have to get decently close. No, maybe actually having it have AI would make sense. And then it just goes from grave to grave. No, this is not getting apple juice. I didn't say I was going out to get apple juice. I said I was considering getting apple juice later tonight. I did not lie to you. I never said when I was going for apple juice. I simply said that I was considering going for apple juice later. Ah! Oh, maybe I will go for milk. Who knows? If I were to go for apple juice, it would be more along the times, you know, at 7 when we normally do recordings and streams and such. Nope, no betrayal, just planning. I actually mentioned I was going to do this the other day, so you should be aware. Since I was off work early today. Well, not early, just didn't go to work today at all. I chose to take the day off. Oh, no, no, oh, yep, yep. I'm bad at this. Now, how do I want to handle it? So, oh, you conveniently decided to forget that. Well then, I'll conveniently decide to forget that you're here. But no, it's it is what it is. Okay, so how do I want to handle that? If that guy starts, when that guy's moving left, around. Look, I am down for the extra harassment. Honestly, while talking to people, I tend to come up with good ideas, even when the conversation doesn't actually connect to what I'm doing. Which is kind of often, surprisingly. I chat with people while working too much. I wonder. Not sure how I want to handle this big guy. Having him marching around. So no matter what, I'm going to need at least one which goes from here up, over, and around. It is, and yet I avoid it most of the time. As I am unfortunately quite antisocial often. Nah, I'm just bad about actually getting it, even though I do need it. You know me, I'm not exactly great about managing, you know, health points. Yeah, so I could create, I might have to create a pathing. Say it ain't, look. I'm not gonna say that I'm bad about going to the doctor when needed, but even when coughing up blood, I don't go to the doctor when needed. So, you can make an inference about my capabilities of managing health points from that. No, you've never been ignored. Right now I'm trying to consider how I want this guy's AI to function, as he's essentially going to be a large enemy that ignores you but has platforms on him that you can walk on. He's going to carry you to potential items around the map. I'm not sure how I want to handle this. Do I want him to have AI, which makes him slightly less reliable, but they'll get to where you're going eventually? Or do I want him to be on a set rotation of he will go exactly here and then exactly here along this exact path? Most reliability, less interesting. But if it is a puzzle, I should think of him less as an entity, more as a puzzle. If it's a puzzle, then you want repetition. So, no, that does make sense. Yeah, so then what I need to do now... Oh, let's see if I can remember how to do Unreal waypoint system. Yeah. Right. So if I add an actor to the level, that would make sense. Add an actor to the level, get its location. Yeah. Yes. So if I go to BPs, go a new folder. What do I call this? Since this will be waypoints, but I'll need this folder for other utils. Utilities. Blueprint. Actor. BP underscore waypoint. Now this bad boy. I'll add a mesh just so I can see it in dev, but you know, add a sphere. This sphere, I need to visibility. Can I change the visibility while playing, but not in engine? Be a little sad if I can't. Ah, hidden in game. There we go. So now if I just say slap you there. Now if I play from here. No ball. Good. All your brothers here. Bye! Okay, so now that I have a waypoint, we'll just call you BP waypoint. I did not mean to hit F1, damn it. BP waypoint underscore Sio Juan. Let's add a second one. And then a third one. Let's just add a series in the path I want him to follow. Yeah, something like that. So I have my waypoints. And what I'll need to do is get each of those waypoints, get their transforms. In the world, and then have him move towards them. You know what? And I'll just have you spawn over here just to make sure I know what you're doing. So I need to BP underscore wait. No, that's not gonna work. I need to E5 get all in C. Get all actors in class. Get all how do I want to do this? How should I pull? Oh, I know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to build a list, an array of them, and then assign it in C. So if I do this and I go waypoints, just make this an array. Oh no, it would be since it's an array of actors. Actor. Here we go. Array. make you visible, compile, and save. Now in here, graveyard, Mr. Titan, you have waypoints. Great. So, index 1, waypoint 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. And all the way to waypoint 6. Yes. So that gives me my waypoint. No, not you. Yes, you. Bat, I don't need you for now. You're not going to be on event tick. So I have my waypoints. Get waypoints. For each waypoint, I guess first I should do a branch. Right over here. Greater. As long as waypoint. No, wait. The length of you. As long as the length is then greater than 0, do stuff. This way you don't crash on me. I don't need you to crash. Let's just do this. There. So each waypoint, which I should have in list, and I'm setting manually so they'll always be in the same loop. What I need to do is after array index, the array element get after location, just split. So you're only giving me the translation, which is fine. Oh, this is gonna just do. Wait, how am I working this for each loop? No, this should work. So I got the extra location of where I need to go. First thing I need to do is you get I need to rotate towards that location. Find look at rotation. Find rotation for an object starting. So if I do find look at rotation, get world rotation, and that is where you start. Rotation X vector. That'll be where you end. Let's just see if that is doing what I think it should. It's definitely not. Yeah, you are the BP. Yeah, you are the BP. Right. That's not gonna work the way I want it to work. Yeah, it's going through, it's true, it's executing. Oh, I'm finding, I'm dumb. I need to actually set it. Set rotation. Yeah, that's not what I want. Set rotation. And we just split pins. Find a rotation for an object. What do you mean that doesn't work? Rotator is not. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. How to rotate the actor. Let's see. So, set world rotation is what I'm going to need. Let's just clear that out. So, how do I want to do this? Actually, let's bring that back. Find the lookout rotation. Can I just split this? I can, I'm dumb. I had what I needed, I think. Watch it not work. Yeah, it doesn't work, so I didn't have what I needed. Oh, wait, helps if I actually, you know, plug it in to do things. Going out. Okay. You should be rotating, but you're not. Why are you not rotating? Let's just clean this up a little bit. So, you getting the world rotation and the rotation X vector where it's starting from. It's getting the active location of the first element. First element being waypoint 1, which is right there. Yes. Has its translations. And this is coming through. It's working. I don't get why you're not giving me the expected results. Hit play. So it's running through just fine. Everything is processing. Now the fact that it's not rotated. I go D. I just go print string. Just to make sure you are doing what I want you to do. Throw a little print in there. And bring this over. Yes, that's the error that I've been getting for a while. You should, theoretically, print it. But you're not printing. Why are you not printing? This should be happening on every frame. figure out first. You're not printing at all. Let's just slide all that out. Because for each loop, it should be printing something. Let's start just to make sure my print screen ain't being overly weird. You know, like, print me a number on every tick. Play. Ooh, okay. Normally it prints it in the top left corner, but it's not. You know what? Leave. Then bring you out. Save, play. No printing, no rotating. Okay, well, I need to deal with this. Stop giving me this error. So what has happened? Can attack is being checked. Destroy actor only happens if can attack is set, which means there has to have been a sword created. You know what? I know what to do. I will add another branch. Branch goes into you. Be true. I will say if weapon. Can you just do if weapon? No. It has. If weapon. This. UE5. If BP exists. I guess what is the variable by default? Not equal none. What if I just throw that in? Technically that doesn't equal none. No. Oh, instead what I should say is you equal EP sword. You're only ever going to equal the sword. So you're literally just the weapon. And then it'll go through. It does not. Why? Oh. Hey, you're setting the BP sword. I think this is what's causing the other issue. So I have to figure this one out. Well, the other one's not gonna work. I don't know for sure. I have no idea actually. But I think so. Okay. So, that's working. That's still doing the working, and then popping the error. I just need to check if you How do I want to say this? You are set to none. should be. What is this equal to the beefy underscore sword class? Should be true. Oh, it should be false and then true. What I can do is print. Okay. You will become text. Compile. The animation goes through. Wait, is my prints just turned off? What the shit? Just turn you off. Okay. Weird. Weird. How did I break everything? Back to this point. I'm getting it. On trigger. Draw a debug string. Well, that's what I've been doing wrong, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been doing wrong. Or not? Where's my debug string? Oh, wait. Duration. Long. I don't need completed. Why is not having a completed breaking you? That makes no fucking sense. What? You restrict you instead of having you here. I'll be crazy and have it all the way at the end. Does everything else, but it does not give me my debug errors. What? Why? Text. String. Sorry. Print string. Sure. Let's just do that. Can you print any sort of string? You cannot. Why is none of this working? Ah. Oh, UE5. Using the AI game of disabling it. Fix the setting. You're joking. So turning on the AI debugger turns off the print string. That's awful. Why would you do that? Oh, that's frustrating. Well, let's export this as a testing. Reset the defaults. Wait, do that. No, you should be there. You still don't work. Don't care. Just, I need something to print to the screen. Nope. Editor preferences. Reset the default. That's super annoying. So that's frustrating as all get out. So now I can't see print strings anymore. That's awful. Just figure out a way around that. Unreal needs to fix that. Report a bug. Unreal bug submission form. Let's report that as a bug, because that's awful. Oh, come on. I'll do that later then. I'm not going through the login process right now. Yeah, that's really, really awful. Let's just triple check before I do anything. Event tick. Print string. Hello. Compile. Print one every tick, please. No. Debug. Is there a way to print green? No. Is there a way I can BP? That's not great. It didn't work. Resetting to default doesn't work. I think I figured it caused a problem. Clearing up some of the error message warning I was getting on the output log. I was wondering if ever logged in, play type in editor. There's the runtime error, which is what it is. Let's just deactivate that. So I'm not getting my error. I'm still not getting print screens. Well, that's not it. I don't know what revision control is. It should be printing on every frame. So we go through this. It's definitely not showing up. Which is incredibly frustrating. How do I want to handle this? As there's no real good way to handle this. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some water. And then we'll continue to try and figure this out. So, not being able to print is what I'd call a massive bummer. And until I submit a bug report and hopefully Unreal looks into it, not much I can do about that. It's going to make the rest of this harder. But harder isn't impossible. It's just not ideal. Let's just quickly delete all these so that way I don't have that stuff just running in the background tanking my scene for no reason. And editor problems. So I'm gonna just plug you straight in, compile and play. You're not showing me the path. Because you're not doing anything. Right. What if I set the condition of false or true? Have you run through? Okay, so you're doing the thing. Damn, I was hoping I would see the activation path. Oh, but that does tell me is it's just never being set to true. Right. I'm spawning BP sword, right? I am spawning BP sword. Let's see. Is there any other BP sword that it could be? No. No, there is not. So equal is not working, as it's probably being set to BP Sword 1 or something in engine. Interesting. I'm not sure. Alright, well, at least I can actually go all the way back to the original thing, since I thought the errors were causing it. The error's not causing it. The error is just annoying. It's just trying to destroy something before it gets created, even though I haven't hit the button. For whatever reason, Unreal Engine is Unreal Engine. So, you don't have a try system, do you? No, no, they do not. I can't just go. No, that doesn't work. Class. Yeah. Make you visible. Can't set you, can I? I cannot. Even in here, I don't think I can. There is. Yep. No. Interesting. That'll be back to you, to the original idea. I know the stupid print's not working. Mile play. Please don't crash on me. I haven't saved in a little while. I'm gonna be real sad if you crash right now. I'll thank fuck. Save! Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, that would have been real sad. Okay, now play. You're not event taken anymore. Stop. Now just to stop the annoying thing for me, just gonna have unlimited swords in the level. But for you, how did that break? Oh, let's just do that. Cool. Now my swords are not broken. Well, they're broken. They're just broken in another way. And you event tick. As long as the length A is greater than B, so as long as the length is greater than 0, which it should be, you run a for each loop. Loop body. Nice. Just reassign incrementing, yeah. So loop body is each one in it. Array index is the actual thing. So from you, the array element, the index is the specific index you're on. We do something really ghetto. Print string, you're not gonna work. Pop you off just for now. File, save, make sure running. Doesn't show me it's running, but it is running. Stupid editor bug. Come on, reset the default, you stinking thing. And none of them is going to be all that useful. Device profiles, editor, any, yeah. Config files, I don't have a specific one. So, well, variable to waypoint. Index. I now have it as a variable. So for each, it goes, hey, the waypoint is now 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Then the specific waypoint. Do this. Let's see. Actually, this should show me. How are you not displaying when things are active? Unreal. You suck sometimes. You really do. So let's just break this. No, I want to split this pen. Yeah, split your pen. So yeah, you're just doing X to X, Y to Y to Y. Z's. Okay. Ooh, I could. Do I want to be dumb? Since print's not working, I could just go debug. Make this text. Set the debug. Single. Range type. I haven't used it yet. It's fine. Debug X. And set you debug. Debug visible in outliner. If I play, voice there. I can then come here, grab that boy, and it should be up here. Debug is not getting it. Wait a fucking second. My waypoints are gone. If that is what, if that fixes it, I'm gonna be more than a little annoyed. You know what? I'll leave the debug in there. Compile, you need your waypoints. You know what? For now, let's just do it. Save and play. Okay, you didn't rotate. You are set to waypoint. You didn't fill out you. Okay. Why? You know what? It should be fine, but let's just force it to do something or crash. Joking. Why is that happening? You're still not getting it. Which is not good. But okay. Let's just pop that. And you. Current value is nothing. Let's just do some dummy testing to make sure it works. Let's just set you to 1. Compile. Hit play. You've been cleared out to 0. Strange. Okay. My ghetto debug did not work. Let's just delete that. Not functional at all. So let's just... You're now set here. You have your wonder, which is good. There, totally fine. Makes you greater than 0 again, so I can do this. Should be fine. Play, it is working. For each loop, then completed is there's test loop condition of the length is greater. Let's just exit it. Right. That makes sense. That should be right. Don't need that right now. So waypoint to array element is being set. Let me just make you visible. File, save, play. You. Waypoint not being set. Why is waypoint not getting set? It's something to do with this for each loop. If you want to see, so it's coming out of here, getting put into there, but then it's not moving further, is it? Get active location. So you're going waypoint 1C. You're to 1 point. Target waypoint 1C. giving me my values, yeah. Where I put into here. Ooh, could it be because you're getting 0, 0, 0? So your default team is 0. Is that 1? Get rotation X vector. Let me take a look at Buggy. I think that's the issue. I think what the issue is, I'm trying to do this in a pawn, and the logic I'm doing is meant for a character class. Let's just try. If I make a second one, enemy, Graveyard Titan, new blueprint, character, BP, underscore Grave Titan, or character, just for the moment. Does that give me what I need? Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, having the character mesh and the movement component. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. I'm dumb. I used the wrong blueprint from the very beginning. Event graph. Based. Let's just move all of this out. Tick T U, and I need variable waypoints. This one gets to be type actor and variable type. Fine. Then you need to be an array. Type. Yeah, it fixes you. And I need a point. And you are a single. That you there. Compile. Where's the error? Instead of that, you will be you. Then you go down there, and you come up there. That's not needed. That's all functional now. You need to be visible. You get deleted. You get placed in. You need to give you a visibility mesh. Cube. Give you a good old cube. It's not exactly an amazing cube, but for now, it'll work for the moment while I figure things out. This will make you tall. You're gonna be tiny compared to my other one. But that doesn't matter to me right now. I can fix that later. Now you should have no details. You are visible, compile and save. There's the waypoints. Add. We're going to start with waypoint 1 for the moment. Save. Just see what you do. So you still have waypoint 1. Event graph is running through. Cool. Big boy can die. I will need to make you much larger at some point. Mesh. Add. Static mesh. I'll just add a cube. Yeah. Well, a point just so I can tell which way you're facing in here. As yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's still facing them this way. Where are you? Player start. So we're testing over here. You have to start over here. Let's look over to see him. Okay. Mr. One Day Titan. Now I can start debugging what's going on. You, I don't need. Let's just play. So. It's executing. It's getting its true. For each loop instance, for loop body, GPU waypoint C, it's going in here, still getting all the correct values. However, you're now outputting component rotation of 0. It's exactly the same. But you know what? Let's just put them all in, see if I'm being dumb. You rotated, didn't you? Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Yeah, 0, 0, 0. It's getting me that. It's funny to look at rotator. Why? What am I doing wrong? So you're popping out the world rotation. Maybe yeah. So there's socket rotation. And then there's world rotation. World rotation is what I'm getting. And we're setting it, the target, being the capsule component, to the new rotation. Start at 0. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not playing. Duh. That doesn't give me what I want. So X is 700. So you're coming in at 700. And you're at 0. What if? Look at rotation. If you're the start instead, get actor location, and then you're the end. Just get a new set world rotation. You plug you, and plug you in. No. It's not 0 anymore, so that's good. So I was definitely doing that wrong. But I'm doing more wrong. Let's just delete you and delete you. Find, look at rotation. So find the rotation in objects Starting. Okay. Start is the rotate actor of the capsule component. Yes. It's getting the rotation. I'm just getting X. And that's just split and let's split everything. Hello there. I have no idea what you mean by that. And you split that pin, and then you split that. You should be giving X, Y, and Z for all of them. Why? So you're giving everything. Get the X factor. 0.9. Here's 700. Don't. Why are you? New rotation. That's how it should work. It's all plugged in correctly. Find the look at rotation. I'm getting the location. And then find look at rotation. Find look at rotation. Why is this not working? I am a horrible mistake eater, and I'm making all the mistakes as I try and get the simplest thing functioning and rotating. Find look at rotation. This should be working. It's got the rotation. It's looking at it. Why is it not setting it? Hello there. How's everyone's evening going?
We just use the pals.
Mine's going okay. Just being a bit of a slower evening. Oh, peeved at people at work? That's unfortunate. I know that pain. I was lucky enough to have the day off from work, so now I'm just trying to get this functional. Okay, maybe. So I've got the rotation. Get the world rotation. Maybe if I need to make it a rotator. Make rotator. Ah, yeah. That is unfortunate. I've had moments like that, especially with some people I work with where it's like, I'm not dumb. I'm just coming at this from a different angle. Come on. Rotate actor to look at position. They just hit you with the why the fuck you doing that? What reason would you need to access this? Rigging doesn't need to be there. Look, rigging needs to be everywhere. I've never been told rigging doesn't need to look at something and had that be actually true. Okay. If we didn't look in the file, we wouldn't find out they're a very outdated asset. Yeah. More often than not, when people are like, oh yeah, you don't need to look at that, they're hiding something. They fucked up and they're hiding stuff. Dumbasses. It's good on my end. The it works on my machine excuse. A glorious excuse if I've ever seen one. Okay, so I have found someone else who was able to do what I'm wanting to do. I just need to figure out this to match mine. So they're getting their character reference, and they're getting something else. It doesn't matter in the world location. Starting at the character reference, and then it's looking towards this boy. Make rotator, RInterp 2, new rotation. Okay. Don't need those. So that's essentially what I'm doing, which is incredibly unhelpful. This is my excuse because the asset was literally working on my end, but the file was not showing. Yeah. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay. Which makes me think, since this is set up correct and it's functioning through, that boy was still not rotating. Oh, so I've been having my own frustration with the engine. So, because before I was working with some dumb AI and I changed all the toggles so I could see what they were doing, I can no longer print information to see where things are going wrong. I have to debug without having the print of any kind. And it's awful. Like, it is so frustrating not being able to say, hey, is this even going through? And boy, it is making this 9 times harder than it needs to be. So this should be setting the rotation. Which means, could it be because I only have one and it's supposed to be a list? It shouldn't affect it. Where is my list? There it is. Waypoints. Add waypoint 2. Oh, this model right here. Oh, I spent hours on it just working to make it look real good. The model in the background is part of a free Unreal kit. Let's bring up the list. Open Unreal. Go to all environments. Oh, the eraser? I was trolling through different VR chat websites, and I found this one, and it said anyone can use them. Anyone can use it if you're streaming or anything like that. It wasn't actually an eraser in the beginning. It was a cereal box, and then I changed the textures on it. I do have another character that I'm in the process of setting up and rigging. It's an actual Viking, but I just don't have the wherewithal at the end of the day to go make face shapes in my spare time. I've been just neglecting it real bad. I was also sculpting something else to work as, but again, I just never finished. Okay, that's completing everything. So this is just not going to work. I need to figure out a different way of getting each in the array. Object array. So I could just, that would just put it from one array to another array. So I can help you. It is quite the process. It will require you grabbing a very specific old version of Unity. So if you want, let me know and I can help you with it. It's there's a lot of documentation you've got to go through. It's a pain in the butt. Like, it is so annoying. I essentially set up the scene once and I will never set it up again because it's good for all time. Let me double check. Oh, I just realized the music hasn't been playing for who knows how long. Oh, why would you pause that? That's annoying. Rip the Rooney. Well, so this is not a 2D model. This is actually a 3D model, and I'm using something called VC Face. So this uses an actual full 3D model. If you're wanting to do 2D, completely different. I have no idea how to do that. Oh, okay, cool. I know there are some people who stream actually making these models, which blows my mind. Drawing is easier. Well, I'd say it's easier to get a quick result. It still takes a lot of skill to draw. I wish I could draw. I'm not good at drawing. Just new. No bueno. So get the world rotation actor, get the world X actor. That's all working. So I need a new way to trigger this. Using an array is generally the correct way. Each loop in the body, giving the array index. And you are rotating. Oh, wait. You are rotating. You're just not rotating correctly. Oh. Oh, I feel dumb right now. Okay. Also, I just closed. Shit. That's not good. I also closed that, which is the viewport. How do I open my viewport again? Window. Viewport. I do that. Now he looks at it. Oh my gosh. So I'm just looking 180 the wrong way. Yeah, I could also send you a bunch of websites for if you want your character to be human. There's actually a bunch of websites you can do, which essentially allow you to use a character creator, and it just spits out a character that will look decent. Are you frozen? Weird. So it'll spit out a character that looks decent. So if you're going just for humanoid representation of yourself, you could also use those and save the rigging. Nice. Yeah. So, yeah, you've seen some of them. There's also 3D variants of that. It's a lot. If you want an anime styled character, it's really easy to find some to at the very least use as a basis. Trying to find something that was an anime was difficult, so that's why I became a racer man. Now, so you're getting the rotations, but you're going backwards. You're getting a rotation on X. Target. Start as you're targeting. Why are you... What happens if I... Is it as dumb as I just need to rotate you in the world? Do that. No. So it is straight up getting a negative where it wants a positive. For some reason? Beginning the world rotation of the capsule. You're getting current waypoints. Actually, now that I know kind of what's happening, let's move you over here between the two positions and my start so I can just test this and see. So it's only checking once each. I'm gonna have to set that up to be into a wild loop. Yes, no, maybe so. I'm gonna have to think harder on how I want this. How is V-Roid Studio? Did it give you a decent amount of control at least for your current character? Play. Nice. X. I'm gonna have to split the pins for both. Yes, you can only move. I want to get a hand track. Okay, so hand tracking. There's two ways that I looked into and I found that are useful. There is a specific device you can buy that you sit on your desk and it can track your hands. But it's expensive. It's like a couple $100 expensive. That's a specific hardware that requires a specific thing. Oh, okay, then good luck to you. I thought it was cool and be really awesome, but the idea of spending that much money just to get my hands, when most of the time my hands are my keyboard and mouse, nah, fuck that. The other way is you can use VR chat to stream your avatar, and if you get a whatchamacallit, a quest, they have hand tracking solutions, so you can actually track your hand with the thing on your face. Well, that's cool. So that gives you some control already. I know, like, if you want, you've probably seen them, but like for a super high resolution solution, like Fillion uses VR chat to record herself during her stream. So if you want like more control, that's one way you could go. Though that's more work on your PC just to have that in the background, plus whatever you're doing on stream. Especially if you're playing a heavier game, it's going to be a problem. Well, could be a problem if your PC is not up to the task. Or you can do dual PC, which I would love to do. I need you. Pop you, split, and split. Z, Y, multiply by -1. Compile. What? You do the dual PC? Nice. So then, yeah, having a solution like that would be more feasible for you. Let's just make you visible. And double check to make sure that you're actually looking at the thing I want you to look at. Oh wait, you're not going to show me, duh. I'm going to manually set you to waypoint 1. Does that change? It doesn't change anything. So for each loop, it's going through once. I really need to think about how I want to handle this. As you know what, let's just write down exactly what I need. So, list of waypoints. Be any length. Need to grab one of them. Look at it, and then move to it. With that, what I could do, so I have my index. Let's just move you out of the way for the moment. I have my index. For each of these, I have an index. For me, before I even consider a dual PC, I need to upgrade the rest of my PC. I just swapped out the graphics card a couple months ago, and depending on how my taxes hit me, I might end up upgrading the rest of my PC. But I also kind of want to buy a car, so we'll see. Because yeah, I would love to have a dual PC setup. As right now, there are several games I would love to stream, but I tried and it went real bad. Like my PC just was, it was like 1 frame a second it was able to output. Granted, that was before I upgraded my graphics card, so I should try them again. Maybe I'll be able to do it this time. I wanted to play through Dead Space because that game scares the shit out of me. For each of you, I need to create a sequence. But that would be a hard limit on that. I could just be lazy and hard code the number of waypoints. This is all because I want to try and do it the hard way without being able to print what's going on and just making assumptions. So I could just cheat this. Cheating might be interesting. No, I don't want to. I'm doing this to learn. I don't want to do this. I don't want to just cheat at it and run to the end and realize, oh, I'm screwed. So, for each waypoint, I could add to a list, but then I still have a list and I'm not going through it. Wait. What I could do is branch, and I would need. Well, that would work for translation, which I should also probably do. Right now it's looking and then moving on, I think. I'll just translate you. Yeah, world no, not physics. Location. Get world location. And I also get oh, am I really, really dumb? I might be really, really dumb. Get No, I do want to be looking at location. Nope, I'm not dumb. Well, I am dumb, but I'm not dumb for this one. Get actor location. Need target relative location is no. That's the target. No, that's not what I want. I just need activation. Move to. So if I just set, okay, come over here. E5 set actor location. Or rotation. Set actor location and rotation. Oh crap! I don't have to do it in 2 passes. I could do it in 1. Let me just rotation, split, X, Y, Z. Don't need you. You know what? Let's see what happens. Oh, helps if I actually connect things. Compile and play. What? Okay. Warning. Set waypoint was pruned because it's not completed. Yeah, that's. Oh, wait, no. I need this so everything else works. Doesn't work otherwise, so you don't move and you don't look. That's not great. Ah! All this because I just wanted to have a moving platform that's also a character. So you're looking. Let's just actually disconnect the look for the moment. And the Boolean is true. You don't need to look, just move. Oh, they did move. Yay! That's good. Rotation X, Y, Z, play. So it did look. That's important. Okay. So I can now move. Now, what I want though is you. Okay, that's not gonna work. How about lerp vector B. This make it better. That should be a smooth transition, but it's not. So how do I want to have it? Right, I was doing this, but right now it's doing 4 each. We need a way to do it only when it's completed. So instead, what I can do is I need to have you come out. And only when you finish, move to the next one. So instead, what I need to do, let's grab this as waypoint array index. This can be a integer. And we'll start at 0. Get the waypoint integer. Then go into a sequence. No, that's not right. What I need you to do, we have our index. How am I going to set you specifically then? If I use this waypoint, set waypoints. No. Waypoints. I have, just do a new get. Get waypoints by index. Test if index is valid. Part of what I need. So I could find item. I can't do it by index. No, I don't want to be removing things. How do I want to grab the each in the index? Normally I would use a for each loop, but this is just not working in this time because it's snapping through immediately. What I need, I could bounce between multiple indexes, but that sounds way too cheesy and requires way too much back and forth control. Man, I started today thinking I'm gonna do some level design, and I did a little bit of level design. But now I've got onto this problem, and it is just pulling my plunkers. The sequence might be needed, might be not. Weapon array. My default values. So I've got my values. I need to pull out. Alright, I'm gonna have to look up the documentation. Tell me, almighty documentation. 85, yeah. From array. This is the get node. Get. Given an array and index and returns temporary. Aha, there we go. So that gives me my specific array node. This is giving me position 1. I guess position 2. Just move all you down because I will need chunks of you later. So I have the first location then. And I will need the length of this as well. So I get the length and index. And then get this. The length of the index. I can't remember if I'm going to need to minus it by 1. I don't remember if Unreal starts it at 0 or if it doesn't start it at 0, which can be a pain in the butt. Less or equal the length of you. You can continue. Yes. Okay, so it's a valid part of the index, it can then continue. And what do I do with this specific one? What I do with the specific one capsule component. Get location. Get actor location. And then you can get actor. Oh, sorry. Get world location. So I have the two locations. Now I want to, if one is not the other, I need to go to it over a period of time. That's what LERP should be doing. LERP vector linearly interpolates A to B based off alpha. Right. So you need to be you, and you need to be you. So let's just move you up and you down. So that will transition to the correct location. Let's just grab you and paste you, and you go there. So now I need to control the alpha and how long I'm going to be handling that. I could... This is happening on tick. I could add just a delay and just count by a delay. But that seems too cheesy. You know what? Oh no, delay is a flat value. Since this is happening on event tick, I could just add a timing interval. Just say move speed, and no, I want you, no, move speed can be an integer. Length is greater than 0. Yes. My list is not busted. Yes. And we'll be setting that rotation. Then what I can do is alpha is equal to move speed. And then move speed gets to be move speed plus 1. Not less than plus 1. No, 0.1. Ooh, no, you can't be in points. Means I need to change you to a float. Change variable type. Fine. You get to be a float. And I need a float addition, not a variable. So 0.1. Compile. Play. Whoa. Where'd he go? He moved real fast, but I don't know where. Huh. Oh, it's not capping at 1. That's what. That's why. So now I need to say is if move speed is greater or equal to 1, stop moving. Otherwise, keep moving. So now you should move. Whoa. Not what I was expecting, but okay. That's progress. Waypoint index is set to 1, yes, at all times. So on every frame you're being set, could it be that, let's save. You're set to the, you should be on the ground. You know what? Let's just split the string and see if it's crashing to the ground, which is causing the issue. Possible. So you get, what is it? X and Y, no Z. You're still vibrating, but you're not crashing in the ground vibrating. Okay. Maybe I should move this back here. No. Okay. So this is, from this point forward, this is after I have the index. So I can put it right here instead. Let's do that. I grab all of you, move you over here. It's not even doing that extra math if it's set to 1. Which it is. That stops that calculation real fast. Now my question is, can I re-add Z? Are you still in the floor? You're not. Okay, good. I'd rather you have all the directions. But I can work with that. So that works with this one. Great. So that is working. Now I need to set it up so that way if it's in the correct spot, which I'm also going to make it much slower. Much slower. Yeah, that works for now. Okay, so you're going where you need to go. So now I need to go all the way back here. No, I don't. Where do I need to be? Move speed condition is equal to 1. Move speed is greater than 1. I need to check and make sure that world location and get actor location are the same. Paste them up here. Paste that there. And over there. So if you are all the same, equal. Error tolerance of, let's say, 0.01. You're you, and you're you, and you're you. Check the music so long. It is good. I want that ending up for you. And that means it's time to true. Well, if that's true, you're in the stop moving, and you're the same within a certain value. That means it is time to go waypoint index array plus 1. True. This way. You plus 1. This is going to break. You're going to go to your location. You're going to go to the second location, and that's where it should break. Because I need to check that if I'm in my last location, go back to the first. No. Do I go all the way back to the first, or do I just go backwards through the list? Why are you not moving? Uh-huh. Greater or equal. A is greater or equal, so move speed is greater or equal to 0. Okay. Okay. That's not what I want. The hell I want that to work, but that's fine. That's fine. I can change this. Up if true, back down if false. No connection there. Now you move over there, then you should move to the second location. I hope so. Or you could just stay right here. That's fine. It's not a problem at all. My precision is too high. Let's just change this to within 0.1. Doesn't have to be that close. Why? Okay, fine. Fine. We'll just keep making you sloppier. I don't care. I need you functional. Then I can deal with the slop. Okay, so you're moving to you. You're moving to you. What? What? Why on earth is that not update? Oh, it must be updating. What indeed? So if I go back to you, just cut this whole section out. You never stop, dude. You never hit true, dude. You do not. Wait. Not self. Does it still work? It does not. That's because it's not self. Get a reference to self. Could it be? That's because I'm using. What? Self is not compatible with screen. Okay. Location. Get last update. Could that be why? I'll be a little sad if this is what I needed to do. So now you're going from one location to the other. Hey, that's actually updating. Yeah, so that's why I was using the wrong thing. Okay, so that branch now. Delete you, delete you. That should work just fine. Oh, this is becoming spaghetti. Now it'll actually update. So once it gets close, it'll actually move on. Or not. Not. Wow. You're still not updating. Get waypoint index, which shouldn't be moving. But you are still updating. Let's stop. Alright, let's make you fast again, just for bug testing. $700, and you're at 7. Okay. Now this shouldn't change anything. I've said that before and was wrong, so let's find out. So, okay. That is working once the movement's in the right spot. Move speed +1 up to 1, 1 being it's at the new location. I'll just nuke that. So yeah. You're true, and you come up here. This might make it work. Might. Big might. It is coming up here. The condition is still not working. But at this point, do I need that condition? I don't think I need that condition. I'm gonna go straight to that. Oh, right. I also then need to set move speed back to 0. And then it's erroring. That is correct. Okay. Okay, so let's just add all the other ones just so I can test the movement and make sure it looks good when I'm doing everything. Waypoint 3. Waypoint 4. Waypoint 5. And waypoint 6. Save. Save everything. Speedy boy, zipping around. I'm going to put you back to point 0, 1. Hopefully I can actually see it going by. It goes fast to there. Why did you hop? Why are you in the ground? What the fuck? What the oh, off you go. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. What the fuck? And now you're in the ground again. And off you go again. Yep, off you go again. Where? Huh. Okay. That's weird. I don't even know how to handle that. Why are you going in the ground? Let's just move those two. Oh, I should also get this again though. Paste you. No, I don't need that. What I do need is you. Yeah. Rotation. Yeah, get active rotation. You go to. Why don't you go to look at? Get active location. Find look at rotation. Okay, fine. Just be that way. You are target, and you are the start. Split screen, and rotation X. So now you'll at least look at where you're going, or you'll disappear. What? Let's just remove that. Oh no, you're just gone in general. What the balls? How does everything just disappear? What the balls? Where'd you go? You're there. So you're just warping away in Mach 47. And another 0. Compile. Look. Oh, so you needed to. Okay. Now you're gonna freak out for a bit. Turn around. Turn, bitch. Turn. What? What? All right. Okay, 0.001. Doesn't work if it's moving too slow. Sits there for a bit. Or is it just going to sit there permanently now? Man. Oh, there it goes. But it didn't look. That's because I unplugged the look because I thought it broke it. I'm dumb. So it sits here. So it gets 90% of the way here and then creeps real slow to the end. Why? What is my lerp doing to cause that? And then off it goes, and it's still not looking great. Huh? I'm often dumb. Let's just flip them and see. Cool. I have no idea. Maybe it's because I'm plugging in the wrong rotation value. Which is possible. Very possible. I am pretty stupid. You know what? I want you to roll and freak out. Let's do something silly. Oh, you're offset. Your look's offset again. Okay, now off you go. Turn around. You turn, just not the right way, but I'll figure that out later. You're at least doing something. Let's just actually mark that down. Comments. Rotates backwards. That's doing rotation backwards. This is the lerp, how you're transitioning from one to another. Move on from that song. Okay. So that's transitioning from one to the other. That is just move this. Make sure I've plugged waypoints. That's not needed anymore. That's not needed. Lean. Don't even need you. We'll bring this down. I can move to next way. Point index. Reset move speed. Right. This is then move speed plus my float, which should not change. There should be no interpolation alteration. Get last bid location. There's no movement. Let's just check. Get last. Yeah, so no. Yep. That's not going to be what I want. I don't know. So waypoint index. Character move lerp is where this is going funky. Let's just play this. Coming up at a normal speed. So it's not the speed that's causing this. Maybe, I wonder if I'm just using the wrong note, which is possible. I am oft to do that. Let's check. Set actor location time. Set actor location. Target location, no. Set actor location, rotation, yeah. Interpolation. Possible. Instead of lerp, could I just do interpolation? Interp. Tries to reach the target based on the distance from current position. Oh! I'm gonna feel real silly. So, character movement. Here's the target location. based on distance from current position, giving a nice move. Let's just. Oh, I gotta put a pin. Yep. Rip. Compile. See it instantly. Time of 10. Just real fast. 8 delta time. It's last tick. Oh, wait. No. Turf speed. 0, then jump to the target. So 1. What? Turf speed. If the speed is given 0, then it jumps to the target. 1,000? No. 0.1 maybe? You're not doing what I want. Wait. Yeah. Okay, so every frame. Yeah. Ooh, that's speedy. This is 0. Okay, too slow. Oh, maybe it will be the correct speed later. If I do this, you just push me out of the way, which is fine. For what I need, at least that's totally fine. Okay, I need you to go slightly faster. 0.00. No, 0.01. So it goes there. Nice. Current. Oh, and it's even moving on correctly. Right, because I have this based on speed rather than location. Which is kind of stupid. Kind of stupid. So I can change this now, though. That's not good. That's not good. What if I do Z as well? What is your Z current? You're gonna have a Z of 50. Means all my waypoints need to have a Z of 50 as well. Because if that's the case, then I can just do it through math. They're all set to the same degrees. It'll just slide on up. Yeah. Okay. Here. Instead, what I'll do is get you, grab you. You get to be equal. You. Good. You'll get there. Really? You don't have collisions on, do you? No collision. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, maybe not. Well, it's stopping the bumping. You said. Uh-huh. Why are you so tiny? Anyways, let's move you to 1. You should get to within 1 decently easily. Okay. Let's just make it big. Nice. A nice 10. Man, I did all of this because I thought it'd be easier than giving it a brain and a blackboard. This has been just as frustrating. So now you come here. Now you move here. I'm so curious. I need to figure out why you slow down. Okay, but you are functional. Does move speed even do anything anymore? It does not. Yeah. Cool. Well, save. That's tolerance. You know what? 0.01 is what I'm using right now. That'll be move speed. And sit. What if I do you on 0.1 frames? Why does that make you slower? It's because it's updating a little bit. I'm quite confused by that. Well, are you going to slow down? Like the other? No, I think you are slowing down. You are slowing down. It's like the other one. Which, look, I know why. Oh, that slowed you down immensely. So I'm going to put you back to 1 for now. Okay, it's going to lag. It's going to lag real hard. What the balls? You know what? Though, I think actually, we've been going for quite a while. I need to get some dinner, so I think I'm going to call it there. We got a good amount done today. Had some fun chats. Got some level design done. Plus around the other side. Got the idea for this guy to end up being a walking platform. And even though it's breaking my brain, started down the path of getting him moving. So, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me while I work on this. Have a great rest of your evening.